Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with my other host.
I am Daddy Bear Eric.
Yes, you guys, we are here for another week, and it's just us this week, Eric.
I know, I love it.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's our 200 episode.
2000th episode.
I was going to say 2000.
We look so good for 200.
I know.
We look fantastic.
We're 200 years old today. No, 200 episodes. Can you believe that shit?
I cannot believe it.
After all this time,
yeah,
and we are the last two standing as your hosts.
We are the cockroaches at the end of the world.
Yeah,
yes,
we are, because Bashy's gone.
Yeah.
Bye so
Bash.
long. Miriam T drops in when she's free.
Yeah.
Megan got eaten by a dingo. Who knows? Do you remember when that happened? My baby got eaten by a dingo.
I thought when Megan actually was eaten by a dingo.
She did when? No, I'm kidding. She doesn't listen.
Did the dingo eat her?
She ate the
dingo. I don't know.
That's the question of the afternoon. Yeah, it's our 200th episode. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm so proud.
Okay, I'm going to ask, since it's our 200, since you've been on the show, what have been some of your favorite moments, favorite guests that we've done on the show?
Yeah, I think really coming out of COVID, we had some really great episodes that were just so different from what we had done. And we had moments where we started to get a little more serious and a
little more serious topics.
I know, more serious topics. Yeah. And I think those have been really fun and kind of exploring that.
Yeah. How has it been stepping into the other host of the show now?
Yeah.
Where you started, remember when you first started the show, you were our cocktail boy?
Yeah.
And then I threw you on the mic because Miriam didn't show up that day?
Yeah, and I was terrified.
Yeah. And then now you're actually hosting the show with me. So how is it? How has your journey been, Daddy Bear?
Yeah, it's been a really fun, great experience. I mean, like I said, I was terrified when I started. And I've learned to really just be comfortable and just... It's fun. Yeah, not give two shits, but just actually be honest and talk about myself and talk about my life, because everyone else is going through similar things that I go through.
True.
And that's what makes the show relatable and feel real.
Yeah.
And so that I've really enjoyed. And it's like, it's gone into my personal life too. Like, I when I was interviewing for new jobs, like, I would finish the interview and I would go, God, that went so well. I even made jokes in this interview. Like, this is just like
I'm funny.
Podcasting. Like, what is this?
Wow.
Yeah, and I had meetings this week. I had presentations, and I think they went really well because I'm so used to and comfortable talking on the show, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, since this show has been my baby from day one.
Yeah.
And going through all of my co-hosts, which I've loved, and I'm still very good friends with all of them. But for some reason,
you make it sound like it's The View. Like, we've gone through
a million. Am I Whoopi? Or am I Joy Bearheart?
I think you're Joy. Yeah, she's the only one who's like left standing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we have a good dynamic. We work really well together. And I think what also helps is we hang out a lot outside of the podcast.
Do. Yeah.
So yeah, we're very involved with each other's lives. But I was going through while I was getting ready for the show, looking back at some of our guests that we have had on.
Yeah.
And I have forgotten a lot of them. But okay, even starting from like the very beginning. Oh, Miriam T's first episode was episode 21.
I remember listening to that. Yes.
Yeah, and then we had Johnny Mcgovern from Hey Queen on episode 25. Eddie Danger made his first appearance on the show on episode 29.
Wow.
Which was and then after that he's been on the show many times.
He's been many times.
Yeah, and then we had RuPaul's Drag Race alumni James Mansfield came on.
Yes.
And episode 39. And then we had San Diego drag queen who is huge in San Diego, Kixie Vixen Styles.
We've had her a couple times, right?
Yeah, she first made the appearance on episode 42.
Yeah.
And for people who are in San Diego, you should check out Bubbly Brunch. She hosts her own brunch at Saturdays at Moe's here in San Diego, and apparently it's like amazing.
She just had a Dreamgirls takeover where the Vixen family took over the entire show.
Yeah.
Which is really, I mean, that's amazing to take over Dreamgirls.
Yeah, because she's like, Chad Michaels,
yeah,
get out. No,
stepping in for the week. Yeah.
Oh, and then we had legendary drag king Coco Peru was on episode 48, who actually this weekend is in town performing at the new Martinis. And her show was sold out like right away.
Good for her. She has 2 days, right?
Yeah, and today's her last show in San Diego. And my friend Firefighter Steven's going tonight to see her. Yeah,
I've seen her a couple times. She's so funny.
I love it. And then we had the late, great, the amazing, one of drag icons, co-hosts of Hey Queen, Lady Red Couture, was on episode 50, where me and Miriam actually went up to LA to interview her, and it was one of the best interviews. And she gave us some of the most amazing advice on life and podcasting. Like, she was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you could have met her.
You
would have loved
too.
her.
Yeah.
Then we had our Draycon episode where we talked to most of the RuPaul drag girls, and we interviewed Ross Matthews. That was fun. And then we had, oh my God, and Bashi, if he's listening, our very first 420 episode with March and Ash. For all of you listeners who've been with us from day one, if you remember that, and we had co-host Jenny with us. It was episode 74.
Yeah.
March and Ash, where Bash did a dab for the first time and I've never seen him that stoned in his whole life. It was
and
incredible.
We've seen a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
We've seen a lot from him.
And then we had, if you guys listen to RuPaul's Drag Race and you know all the musicals, all of the voices, most of them are provided by Christina Bianco, who is on our show. And she does imitations of Celine Dion, Bette Midler. She does all of the big
Britney
divas.
Spears.
Britney Spears. And she's so amazing.
We saw her at Martini's.
Yeah, remember?
She was fantastic.
Yeah, we had her on, and then Emmy winner Glenn Allen, another legendary drag queen in Southern California. Glenn Allen, and makeup artist. He's an amazing makeup artist. And then he was on America's Got Talent, and he was just performing in San Diego. Brian Justin Crumb, who was just at Martini's a couple weeks ago, he was on our show. I mean, we've had a lot of really good people. Looking back on it,
I know.
And then we had Jason Ellis, who is the host of his own show on Sirius.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes,
yeah, he was
a fascinating interview.
That was on episode 104. If you guys want to. And then we had another RuPaul girl on, Miss Kasha Davis, who is great. Talked about her children books. And all that. And then he just released his new album, which is Broadway by Day, Spencer Day's new album, covers of Broadway classics, but with a little bit of a jazzy Spencer Day twist.
I could listen to him talk and sing all day long. Like, what a voice.
If you guys haven't checked out his new album, it's really good. As a theater person, I really enjoy it. And then we had one of my favorite interviews that I had done on the show was Nikki Boyer from the Ross Matthews Straight Talk podcast, and her own podcast, Dying for Love, which I believe she won a couple awards for.
Yeah.
Nikki Boyer came on and talked about her show and everything, and that was such a fun episode. We've had a lot of really good people.
We have.
And that's not even including like the incredible local talent we have out on the show.
Yeah. We've had like strawberry corn cakes was a
Jasmine and Quinn, one of my favorites.
Their episodes were so fun.
Oh God, we need to get
the kids teaching us all about life.
We just had Adonis Illusion.
Yeah.
Nina Belvon, the burlesque queen of San Diego.
So great.
God, and she's always so beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous and so nice too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, who else have we had? Vivi the Prowl.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Silas.
If you guys have not heard the Silas episode, Silas is this local queen in San Diego, little cuckoo-magoo, but I love it. It was one of my favorite episodes.
Yes. We had no idea where that episode was going. I felt like every question was like a U-turn in the conversation.
I'm like, are we lost? Do we need a map?
Am I getting punked right now? What is happening?
I know, it was so good. And we had Naomi Daniels, the gorgeous Naomi Daniels. That was a fun one.
Yes.
And we had, one of our staples, Minchelada. No, I love a Minchelada.
Yes, so funny.
Yeah, we've had some fun.
We have.
Shit on
wow,
the show.
I think about this.
Have we ever gotten fights on the show? Any of us? Do you remember? Within ourselves?
I've seen like Miriam and Megan kind of argue when they got a little drunk back in the day.
Just a little bit,
Yeah, I remember those. Those were
fun
fun
days.
Those were fun years. Back when you would shake your cocktail and I would just go make it for you guys.
He'd run.
Yeah, I knew everyone's cocktail order. It was just.
What are you drinking today? Your Trulies.
My Trulies. These are called Eric Trulies because I take them over to all my friends' house and they hate them and they're there for months and months and months because no one will drink them.
You brought over a case here. At my house. You had a case at Megan's house.
Yes.
And Megan ended up bringing that case to my house.
There's a case at Syed's house. There's a case at literally everyone's house.
Brown Delicious was on
Brown
our show.
Delicious,
where he was our straight friend, and we made a Grindr profile for him and did it on the show and see how many hits he got.
Yeah.
By the end of it, he was popular.
He's popular anyways.
Yeah. I am drinking Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Because it's seems to be my staple.
That is your signature drink. Yeah. At least
I love it.
Yeah. You drink it when you go out, but also always for the podcast.
I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting a meal.
It's you get your
my vitamins.
You get your lunch.
My Boniva.
And you drink them even later in the day, which most people don't.
They save it for a brunch.
Yeah.
Like breakfasty brunch.
Yeah, it's like a breakfast thing. But I don't see why you can't have one at night.
No. Speaking of since we just talked about Grindr, right?
Yes.
I did a little social experience this week.
Oh, yes. I
so
want to hear.
I was talking to a friend of mine who turned me on to this article that came out. I believe it was in Pink News, and he had posted a post. And he's very fit, and he's gone through his weight challenges and stuff like that. And this article was saying how within the gay community, especially with gay men, you don't have validation unless you're fit. And unless you're on your Grindr, on Profile, Bumble, all of those, right?
Yeah.
You need to be changing your picture all the time. Keep it updated. And the person who wrote this article, which I wish I could remember, and I wish I pulled it up, but I didn't because I'm horrible, had said that if you are not validated, if you don't show skin on your profile, you're not going to get as many hits.
Yes.
If you don't show skin.
True.
And I am a lady. I have class.
I've almost never seen your shoulders in my life.
So, I hate you.
I'm not even sure they exist. I think they might be props.
They're just big. Yes. They're pads.
Yeah, I don't know if they're real or not.
You know, always has wings because it's on my shoulders.
Yes.
Stupid.
Okay.
So I decided I'm gonna post a shirtless picture. Never have done it. Because I'm a lady.
Whoa.
Let me tell you, I posted it, and I am not an Adonis.
Yeah.
But I'm also, I take pretty good care of myself. And for being 45, I'm like, I'm not bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My Grindr went off.
It changed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, people who didn't talk to me before were like, hey. And I'm like, now that I don't have wholesome pictures, I found it very interesting.
Did you find that it was a problem that it attracted a group of people that you actually didn't want attention from?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is why I don't do it.
Yeah.
Because
you might get a little bit more of people you want, but then you get a lot more of people you don't want.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
So on Grindr and Scruff, especially those two, there's people I know out in the community that I consider acquaintances or friends, right?
Yeah.
And they saw the picture, and the first thing they were like, are you okay? Because they're like, you never do that. That is so in character of you. Why? What's going on? And I was like, no, just thought I'd change it up. Is that funny?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
My pictures are more.
Should I put it on the video while we're talking about it now? My picture. What do you think?
Can you? I haven't seen it.
No, when you're watching this on YouTube, maybe I will sprinkle it in during the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I show it to you now and you react?
Yeah, show it to me. I haven't seen it.
You be
while
honest.
you're looking. My pictures are actually like my leather pictures, and that was a weird transition for me to go through because
I remember you telling me this.
It went from like no one messaging me to like I can't even keep track of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when I show you this, you got to tell me I'm delusional and say no, put something on.
Okay, let's see.
See?
That's not you, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that you look good.
Look at the tattoo. Can you tell by my tattoo?
You look great, Tony.
I'm fat 45.
I had no idea. You wear so many layers. I had no idea that's all under there.
Because it's like it's like a kiss. You have to unfoil it, and then it's like pleasure.
Wow, that's how you think of yourself?
No, shut up, bitch. I hate you. You're fired.
No, I'm actually honest. That's a great photo. You should be proud of that, and you should show our audience.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But I found it very interesting. Like, and it validated everything this article said. So it just made me think, like, how still, especially among gay men, there is so much body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
And the way you're viewed for just being a little thick. And I love that. And there was somebody else that told me, I believe yesterday, they said the dad body is still in. Who said that?
It was actually on Drag Race on their Dragcon panel. They talked about dad bods. Maybe that's what you were watching.
Somebody brought it.
I was just talking about like my belly in this shirt, but I'm like the boys like it. So
well, this is the thing. A lot of guys say, "Oh, I love the dad body," but when it comes down to brass taxes, no, they want the Adonis. That's what I find.
I don't. There are. I mean, I can tell from my own experience. There are a specific set of guys who really like a belly on a guy and are like they go crazy over it.
Oh yeah.
And I've noticed a lot in Latin guys. They are very accepting of a guy with a belly. They appreciate it.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Hispanic community, Latin community, they're more open than the Caucasian.
Oh, absolutely.
Way more.
Yeah. And
is that why?
And they actually celebrate it too, which is nice. I'm like, ooh, I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. It's weird.
As a Hispanic gentleman, I do have to support that. I do like a thicker guy.
Do you?
I do. Have a little, because like if you are really skinny, because I'm 6'3", I'm a thick person.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna break you. Like I'm gonna snap you like a twig, and then I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about your femur bone."
Love the size difference.
I'm
the opposite. I love a small because I am 6'1" and 250 pounds.
It's like a Chihuahua and a Greyhound.
I love that.
Really?
I love it so much. I love a smaller guy. I love like a guy with like small hips and like, oh, it's so hot to me.
Where you feel the bone?
Yes.
I'm like, are you okay? Do you need a sandwich?
Yeah.
We can go get burritos.
Yeah. For me, I don't want to date myself. I don't want somebody that looks like me, same size as me.
I want to date myself.
No, no, I'm a mess. I would never want to date me.
Agreed.
Good joke. I set you up for that one.
You did.
You got to take it.
Oh my god! But yeah, it was very interesting, the whole image, how it's still a thing in
what did culture. You have you decided are you gonna keep it?
I'm keeping it. But I added, get this, I added my face pics to it afterwards.
Okay, good. So
now it's funny because people are like, oh, that's what you look like underneath.
Yeah.
Because I've always been that way.
Yeah.
I'm not a prude. Definitely not a prude.
Right.
But I don't know. I think the way I was brought up, it's like you just always are dressed in class and all of this.
You give them wanting more. Like leave them wanting more. Yeah.
Even though, but like in a relationship, I don't give a shit. I'll be naked all the time.
Yeah.
Even when I'm home by myself. I don't care. I don't care about nudity. I'm not funny about that.
No, because I know that you're not like a big deal about that. But when you go out,
I like to last night. This is one thing we were talking about. The boy you brought.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that he got dressed up. I wish guys did this going to the bars here in San Diego. Dress up like it's an event. I love that shit.
And we were talking about it earlier. I'll give a little backstory. Yeah. I am dating a guy who lives in TJ.
He was very coy. I liked his vibe.
Yes, he's very sweet. And there's a part that's a little bit cultural where guys want to dress up to impress you, and it's really sweet and really touching. Like we don't guys in San Diego, including myself, sometimes
shorts and a t-shirt and a pair of flip-flops,
including me.
Yeah, look what he's wearing today, people. Put some effort into it. God damn it!
I know. But I it's really, I like it, and so yeah, it's very sweet.
Yeah,
Getting dressed up.
I thought and it's a cultural thing too. We were talking about that with Hispanic culture. I know for me, like, maybe that's why I'm always dressed
up.
Yeah, when we go out, it's not just a t-shirt and some leggings.
Wow. And some Nikes.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm totally messing with you.
I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Why?
So,
what were you doing?
The new boy.
Oh. Of course you were.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay, enough of that. Shut up. God.
Yeah, we went to Bear Night last.
How was it?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. I will say good for them. They sold out of pre-sale tickets, so we had to wait in line.
They did?
Yeah. Chris Vance is the promoter of the show. He does such a great job of putting it together. Sold out. So we had to wait in line. We waited in line in the very, very, very cold last night for about 45 minutes. We contemplated several times, should we just go home? But we finally got in and had the best time. The guy that I was with, the first time he's ever been to Bear Night.
What did he do? Did he wear his outfit?
He took off his blazer and just unbuttoned his white button-down shirt. It was very handsome, very sexy. Yeah, he looked great. Yeah, and we had the best time. We just danced and it was good.
And you weren't go-go boying?
I was not go-going this week. Yeah, and I ran into the promoter. He's like, "You should be dancing tonight." And I was like, "Well,
maybe
I could use a night off too." I'm like, "I'm on a date."
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the new boy stayed over?
He did. He spent the night.
Oh.
Yes.
Rate the sex 1 through 10.
It's fantastic.
You didn't give it a number though.
11.
Oh, okay.
It was really good.
Okay.
It's very hot.
Did you throw your back out? That happened to me once. Remember? Yes.
You've thrown out your back a couple times. Yes.
Oh, I gotta start doing lower back exercise.
Yeah, you need to stretch out before you
before I
do your acrobatics.
Shut up. Oh my God! Speaking of acrobatics, did you watch RuPaul's Drag Race?
Was there? It was.
No, I don't know.
Oh, the end, the lip sync.
Okay, I fell asleep. I'll be honest. I fell asleep.
It was an okay episode. It was okay.
It was interesting. Oh, did you see they're coming out with RuPaul's Drag Race France, and guess who's hosting it?
Who?
Nikki Doll.
Oh,
because she was a fan favorite on her season.
Yeah.
I remember loving her and thought her fashion was great.
Yeah.
So she's actually the main host. She's Brooklyn Heights for Canada. Nikki Doll's going to be doing the French version.
Perfect.
And I'm so curious to see the French drag
She's
queens.
very likable, so I think that could be a really good matchup.
And then there's 2 other judges who I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know her.
I don't know her. She doesn't go here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting episode. They had they promoted Draycon and had Draycon panels.
Oh, that's right. Well, wait. What were the panels?
They were about menses.
There
was about panels about talking about men.
Oh, what were they? Because I don't remember that part at all.
And so one of them kind of talked about like their relationships with their father, relationships with like coming out and all those and like different scenarios about men. So some of the topics were interesting and like kind of getting to know the queens a little bit more and like where they made jokes. Some of them were not so like Georges was not. I actually got somebody yelled at me for saying Georges is not great, so I'm gonna get it.
Calm down.
I'm gonna get it again this week.
Down.
Georges did not do a good job on the panel,
and so if she didn't, she didn't. It's fine. She's gonna have an amazing career. So calm your ass down.
She's safe. She's still on this show.
Yeah,
so
and doesn't matter. Even if she went home, she's still gonna have amazing career.
Yeah,
better career, and probably more.
Yeah,
way famous than people.
And they'll bring her back on All Stars.
She'll
be. She's working for the rest of
her life.
That's
what gets me when people are like, these queens that are going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. It doesn't matter if they win or what. They're
as long as you're not the first to go home.
As long as you're not the. Who is the first to go on this season?
I don't even remember. Oh, that was so many weeks ago.
I know.
I'm barely remembering what I did last night. Jeez.
The boy from Mexico. That's what you were doing last night.
That's what I was doing. Yes.
Oh, it was. Did it sound like that while you guys were?
Oh my God!
Did you play that in the background while you were making love?
I cannot believe you right now.
No. As a Hispanic person, I am allowed to do that. No.
Maybe a little bit.
Aw.
No.
Did you dress up as a conquistador and invade him?
Absolutely not. Stop that. Wow, you're really like.
Was he an Aztec warrior and you were his human sacrifice? No? No?
Now I regret ever telling you any of this.
Oh, that is payback. You always do this to
I
me,
know,
bitch.
I do hold you on the
You
wire.
did it
for
last
that.
night.
I know.
I was with somebody and you leaned into my ear and you were like, right when I left, you're like, go get it. And I was like, you fucking asshole, stop
I
it.
said that?
Yeah,
it
you
sounds
said
like something I'd
you
say,
did.
but I don't remember saying that.
You said you whispered some nonsense in my ear.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
it was you. Oh God, but RuPaul's Drag Race is getting interesting. I prefer UK versus the world.
UK versus the world is so great.
And I love the drama.
Yeah.
Did you see this last one?
What happened?
It was the one after Pangina left.
I did,
Who went
but
home?
I feel like it was so long ago. I don't remember.
No, who went home? No, I can't remember.
I don't remember.
It was the top 4. Oh, it was Jade from Holland.
Oh yes,
Went home. So now
was
the top
Snatch Game was the last one? No, because Pangina went home in Snatch Game.
Snatch Game.
I don't remember what it was.
It would now. It's Monique Hart.
Yeah,
who I love that they really went in depth about the conversion therapy.
Yeah,
which. As somebody who grew up Jehovah's Witness, I was like, I could relate.
Yeah.
I could relate.
Yeah.
But like they gave her a little bit of attention on on her first season with that. But on this UK versus the world, they really went in and talked about it, which I thought was great.
I think that's important. Yeah.
So it's her, Jujubee.
Which Jujubee might be safe all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
Or even like bottom safe to the top.
You know what? I think it's because just RuPaul likes her.
I think so too.
RuPaul just likes her. She makes good TV.
Yeah.
Blue Hydrangea, who I just adore and love.
I do too. Process. And I think is so cute too.
Yeah.
So adorable.
And who's the last one? Oh, Bag of Chips.
Bag of Chips.
So it's the UK versus the US.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that's how it's coming down to.
Yeah.
It's 2 against
And all
2.
the top 4 on UK versus the world are so good.
They're all good.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
That and what else am I watching? The Golden Age. Yeah.
I haven't been watching that. I hear it's great though.
I love it. I love anything. Give me a nice bustled skirt, and I'm in, and a very proper accent. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah, there's some great actors and actresses in it. So
yeah,
it
for
should
sure.
be
What
good.
have you been watching?
Well, I mean, I was gonna save it for
the Carol.
Yeah, no, for the. Was it
for
like
click? Should we do the click now?
Let's
do the click now.
Yeah.
Where's because we haven't done this segment in a long time. Let me figure out what mine was.
I know. Where are they?
The click, for you people who have not heard this in such a long time, the click is the segment where we recommend something that we are obsessed with.
Yes.
That we want you to get on board with and be passionate and obsessed with too. What is your click?
Okay, so mine is I just finished Euphoria. And I've been not only obsessed with the show, I'm obsessed with the internet and all the memes it's creating for it. It was a phenomenal season. The ending of it was amazing. I know you had a hard time. I had a hard time too.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
These kids are so fucking annoying. Where are their parents? One, I've said it from season 1. They don't know how to do drugs.
Yeah.
Why is nobody showing you how to do drugs properly? Your parents are all shit.
Yeah.
They're whiny. They're just so whiny. And I'm just like, oh, stop. It's not this. Just stop. All the drama you're feeling, you could have avoided it if you just didn't create it yourself.
Yeah.
But I understand it's a TV show and it's all fake and whatnot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will agree with you on this. The first episode, I thought I was going to have a panic attack.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah.
Second episode, I was still like, and then Zendaya is doing great, but I'm like, how hard is it to act like you're strung out? I mean,
I
don't know.
There's an episode. I don't know the title.
Is
it?
it
Everyone calls it the running episode.
Yes.
It's phenomenal.
Where she runs the whole. Yeah,
I was like, give her the Emmy, give her everything, give her every award.
I had to stop after episode 3 because it was just getting too much anxiety.
Yeah,
so I will try to finish the episode because the whole season because I really want to.
And I mean, I'm not giving away any spoiler, but they talk as it builds up that they're one of the daughters. I want to say Lexi, yes, is writing a play. She talks about it as the episode.
Right.
So the final 2 episodes are the play, and it's phenomenal. It's so good.
I'm gonna watch it. I'll finish it.
It's almost in a weird way, like you're watching. If you could put Mean Girls inside of Euphoria, that's what you're watching, and it's really weird, but also the way that it's filmed, it's very artistic in that it goes back and forth between the play and reality.
Oh, I like that shit.
It's really cool.
Okay.
So it's worth it just to get to the last 2
so
episodes.
I'm on episode 3, so stick with it, finish it out.
Yeah,
see
keep going.
Think.
Yeah, it definitely builds, and you start to become more emotionally attached to the characters.
Yeah.
You end up hating them. I hated them all in the beginning of the season, and you end up like loving some of them by the end, which is nice. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to try it then.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll have to finish it.
What's your click?
My click is something that I did yesterday. Actually, so my really, 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 really good friend, we talk about him all the time on the show, Firefighter Steven, texted me on Friday and he said, be at my house by 9:15. And I was like, all right. Like, I never ask questions because I'm like, whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever ask him when he says that is, what do I wear?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Am I moving bricks and concrete?
I know.
Or are we having brunch? What's happening?
What is it? Are we going on a walk? I need to know if I need to be sporty or whatnot. No, he actually took me to the San Diego Vintage Flea Market over in City Heights, right on Adams Avenue. Okay. I had no idea this was a thing in San Diego. So it's a bunch of vendors who sell all vintage stuff.
Yeah.
So, and it's little booths, and I think you pay $1 to get in.
Oh.
And I bought a lot of records. I'll tell you the records I bought. Belafonte, his Carnegie Hall concert, 2 vinyl disc, whatever.
Nice.
Which I love. Marilyn Monroe's only album she did.
Ooh, that's a cool one.
And Dolly Parton's 95 and Other Odd Jobs, which is my favorite. If you guys have not heard that album, it's so good.
love 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's not the movie soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
It is her album that's called 9 to 5 and Other Odd Jobs. So 9 to 5 is the title track on the album.
Okay.
And then it's a bunch of her other stuff.
Okay.
It's so good.
I mean, you can't go wrong with any of her music. So.
No. And then I found this really cool. I showed you it earlier because I was looking for a bowl for my keys, like a key bowl. And it's this Chinese Zodiac brass little bowl that I found at the flea market.
Yeah.
And then my friend Steven found a orange turtle. Yeah. Like it looked like from the 70s or something, like a pot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But
they had clothes, everything you can think of clothes.
Did you wheel and deal and negotiate?
No, they were all pretty reasonably priced.
Oh, nice.
There was a lot to look at. If you're really into like the vintagey flea market stuff, that is one thing to check out in San Diego. So it's the first Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. and it's in City Heights, right on Adams Avenue. If you go to SD Vintage Flea Market on Instagram, you can find all of the information on there. It's really cool. If you are in San Diego, go check it out. The first Saturday of every month, and it's from 10 to 4.
Yeah.
Nice. I had such a good time doing it. I'm just so happy Steven brought me to it. It was really
it's
fun.
a fun way to like decorate your apartment. Or
there was really cool like vintage games. If I could, I would have bought them. There was this pair of bell bottoms that were denim for women, and on the legs, it looks like they bleached the bottom part and then imprinted Bette Midler's cover of her first album. You know how I'm diehard about Bette Midler.
Why didn't you just buy them to buy them?
They would have fit on one leg.
Why didn't you buy them for Steven to make him wear?
I know.
When you go out with,
he would have killed me. I'd be like, Steven, put on your bed panties. We're going out. Can you imagine? Kill me.
That would be hilarious.
I know.
I would love that.
But you guys, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk some more about some stuff that has been happening. Something about Euphoria and Madonna we're going to get to.
Yes.
OnlyFans is having a competition show, and I want to get your feedback, Eric, what you think of it. And there's a new girl bar came out. that is really interesting, and I think it's well needed since we don't have a lot of them.
We need everyone we can get.
And then we're going to talk to Carol, and then we're going to do a little maybe some nerdication of Eric.
Oh, yeah.
If we have time. But you guys, we will be right back.
In the world of male sexual health, getting an erection isn't always the problem, but instead premature ejaculation may be the issue. The great news is, Hims has that covered with either a spray, a pill, or both. Formulated with lidocaine, the spray works by altering the sensitivity to the sprayed area without overly numbing. Unlike other topical products, it's absorbed by the skin without transferring to your partner. Spray to the most sensitive areas of your penis 5 to 10 minutes before game time. This spray absorbs quickly and stays local to the applied area, rather than numbing the sensation of your entire penis. Studies have shown men can last 64% longer when using the spray. Hims offers men access to high-quality medical products for issues all men face, but rarely take care of, and Hims is a trusted destination for sound medical guidance with both prescription and non-prescription solutions. Sex should be fun for all. Hims helps you enjoy this pleasure longer with a quick and easy spritz. Try Hims today. Go to whoinvitedher.net/HIMS, that's HIMS. Hims is a one-stop shop for sexual wellness, hair loss and skincare for men. They can connect you to FDA-approved treatments backed by science. Prescription products are subject to medical provider approval and require an online consultation with a medical provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate, all from the comfort of your own home. See website for full details and safety information. That's whoinvitedher.net/HIMS.
Hey everybody, we're back from break.
We're back.
And we're back.
Wow.
For our 200th episode.
We still have so much to talk about.
I know. We were talking even on break about stuff we wanted to talk about with all of you out there. So first, since we were talking about Euphoria earlier, I was reading this article. Let me pull it up. The actress Alexa Demi, who does she play on the show?
She plays Maddie.
Maddie. She is reportedly in the running to play Madonna in Madonna's biopic that's coming up. So apparently these girls who are auditioning to be Madonna in the biopic are going through this like 11-hour day grueling audition process.
Wow.
Yeah. There's like, so people who have reportedly for the role of Madonna, Julia Garner. Do you know who that is?
No.
I don't know who that is. Florence Pugh?
No.
Emma Lord? No. And Madonna's daughter. What's Madonna's daughter's name?
I forget.
Lourdes.
Lourdes
is even up to play her own her mom.
Oh, and then isn't Michael Jackson's daughter Paris?
Paris is the other one. Yeah. So apparently they are going through like 11-hour grueling choreography with Madonna's choreographer and singing with Madonna.
Wow.
And so the screenplay is really going to be written by Madonna and let me find it. Oof. Dakota Diablo Cody is the other one who she's been nominated for an Oscar and stuff like that. So she's a really good filmmaker. So she's co-writing it with Madonna, but Madonna is going to be directing it.
That is rocky because Madonna has had some not great.
Every movie she's ever done.
Not every.
What?
I will give her Evita.
No, fuck that shit. She was horrible in Evita. It was no.
She was acceptable in Evita, and her voice sounded better than it's ever sounded.
And I know I'll get hate for this.
Antonio Banderas to me is the unwatchable one in that movie.
They both are.
She is okay in it. She's acceptable in it.
No,
I mean she's no Patti LuPone, and Patti LuPone will make sure that you know that too.
So true. I love Patti LuPone.
I know she's so shady on.
So shady.
I love it against Madonna too.
I know.
Yeah.
I hated the Madonna movie Evita.
It's.
You know why? I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I love the musical, and I know even non-Broadway people, there are tons of actresses who would have done a way better than Madonna did.
And I've actually seen the play version of that. I've seen it's somebody who can sing is phenomenal in it.
And she can't act. She can't act. I'm sorry. Shanghai Surprise, Body of Evidence. She can't. Who's that girl? She can't act.
Yeah.
Breathless Maloney,
You know
Dick
what?
Tracy. She can act.
Also,
even though I love some of those movies.
Also, Desperately Seeking Susan, which she just plays herself. So she was okay in that. Yeah.
Madonna's good acting as Madonna, but I mean, some of her movies I do like. They're like guilty pleasures, but she cannot act. Not in a role like Evita. And I know some of you out there are going to be screaming and saying, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
But no, she does everything else great. Not Evita.
Yeah. Didn't she have Patti LuPone's like vocal coach for that? Which is,
and he must have been on break, sleeping on Quaaludes because she sounded terrible.
In defense, which is why. So she recorded Ray of Light that album afterwards, which is why she sounds so amazing on that album. And
really, this is what I think she sounds like. Yeah, exactly. Ray of Light has one of my favorite Madonna songs ever.
And it's because she had the vocal training from Evita.
And the auto-tuning. No, I'm kidding.
Girl, that album's like almost 25 years old.
I know.
Auto-tuning wasn't quite invented yet.
Guess what my favorite song on that album is? And video of Madonna's.
Oh,
I think it's on Ray of Light. Rain?
No, that is not on that album.
What album is it on?
I think that is on Bedtime Stories.
Oh, you're right, because Bedtime Stories is written by Bjork. The song is written
by
Rain, the video.
Rain is a great one.
I love that video.
Yeah.
I love that video.
Those are good years.
You know my favorite Madonna album? Erotica.
What? It's such a great album.
If you guys have not heard the full.
Favorite video for me is Justify My Love.
Yes. Oh my god.
Do you know who the vocal singing in the background?
No.
Lenny Kravitz.
Shut up.
That's the high-pitched male voice. Because they were sleeping together, but he's not credited as on the album as singing.
Who directed that? I can't remember. I want to say
I don't know.
Not David LaChapelle, right?
It could be.
I don't remember. If you know, leave it in the comments below if you're watching our YouTube.
Yeah.
Or send it to us so we're right, because I can't remember. But I am excited either way to see Madonna's biopic. I think it's
we really went off in a tangent.
I know we did. Welcome to the show, everybody. That's what we do. I'm kind of interested in seeing how this biopic goes.
I think it might be like Sex and the City, where I'm gonna hate watch it. It's probably gonna be bad, but I'm gonna watch it anyways.
You know what? One of my friends is watching Sex and the City from the beginning, and he's never seen it before, and he hates it.
Yeah, you can't watch it in today's era.
I told him. Don't watch episodes season 1 and 2. They were shit.
It
doesn't start getting good till maybe mid season 3, season 4 and on.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I never watched the first 2 seasons of Sex and the City.
But it's also so politically correct. It's weird to watch it
now
in this era.
Oh,
it just feels off and out of place.
No, because they're just. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
In a way, I kind of want to start watching it so I see if it holds up after all these years.
I've watched some episodes and I'm like,
does it?
Ooh, no. There's one where Samantha, she keeps yelling like the words tranny, and it makes me cringe every time I hear it because she has I don't know, and there's some trans people that are like fighting outside of her window, and I'm like,
it was the meat packing district.
Yeah, and she throws a pot of water on one of their heads, and I was like, this is really cringy.
Really bad.
Oh, we could no.
Yeah.
There's that.
Another thing I read this week, since we're talking a little bit about news, is OnlyFans is doing a fashion competition.
Wow.
With a $50,000 that's what the winner gets. So it's a fashion show for stylists, and the main judge is from legendary HBO's La Roche. Yeah. He went to Twitter and released a video saying that he's going to be on OnlyFans, but not for the thing you think. It's a fashion competition from
They
OnlyFans.
are really trying anything to break out of like
porn.
The porn industry. Yeah.
Do you follow any OnlyFans?
No, I've signed up one time.
There's only one person. I think he's so fucking hot. Max Small.
Oh,
if you haven't looked him up, he's from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I signed up for one, and I was very disappointed on the content. Because it just was like the same over and over and over, and I was like, "This is."
What was it? Eddie actress. No, I'm kidding. Eddie's actually is really good.
Yeah, no, it was not that.
You know who's is hilarious
Who?
that I did for like one month with Katya's, because you know how big of a fan I am of Katya's.
Yeah.
Katya's is hilarious.
That would be good.
It's so stupid and ridiculous. I loved it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It was her wearing the prosthetics of everything, and like, yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave it at. What do you think of the OnlyFans? Would you watch this competition show?
It's a stylist competition show.
Yeah.
So it's basically Project Runway for stylists.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, The Cut. Do you watch
The Cut is fantastic.
I want the next season to come
It
out.
is so good.
If you guys don't know The Cut, which is on Prime with Heidi Klum and
Tim Gunn.
Thank you. I just lost it. It is so good.
Yeah.
So they already get established designers that just need to rebrand.
Yeah.
And everybody on the show is so fucking talented.
Yeah. And the thing I really like about it,
good.
which is it calls out on Project Runway being a major flaw, is
Yeah.
that it isn't a sewing competition because they actually have people that will sew the garments overnight. It's a design competition. It's about being a designer. Where it's kind of right. Project Runway is a sewing competition of how fast can you sew this garment and design, but it definitely calls it's kind of a slap in the face.
It is. Because they actually have seamstresses and everything that they leave the designs for. They do a little bit of the sewing, but the bulk of it is done by other people.
Yeah, which is how it works in the real world. If you are a major designer, you're not really sewing all of it.
I love that we actually get to see the design without any real flaws.
Yeah.
And I love that show.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the season 3.
Yeah.
First 2 seasons were amazing, and you watch them on Prime. But so good. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I think this is kind of like our feel-good story of the week, since even though we save it for the end, we're going to do it now. There is a new ladies bar that's opening up I believe it's already open, in Portland, Oregon. And we've covered it before when we've had Mo from Gossip Girl, who owns Gossip Girl, and how we've talked about there are no lesbian bars in America. There's very few, and I think Gossip Grill here in San Diego is the only one on the West Coast.
And Barrel and Board now.
And Barrel and Board, which is owned by Mo, too.
Yeah.
If you guys are in San Diego or you come to San Diego, go check out Barrel and Board. It's all good. I'm going to say this wrong.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Welcome to the stage. Charcuterie board.
Chakuchi board.
Chakuchi board. And the food is so amazing. Great cocktails, great service. I love what they did with the space.
Yeah.
It's so good. If you guys are in San Diego or come to San Diego, check out Board and Barrel. It is on 5th Avenue, right in the heart of
Is
Hillcrest.
it Board and Barrel, Barrel and Board?
Barrel and Board.
Barrel and Board.
Barrel and Board? Is it? I thought it was Board and Barrel.
I don't know. Now you're making me second guess myself.
Is this a Mandela effect?
Yes.
But yeah, go check that out. But so in Portland, there is a new bar that is opened up, and it is a sports bar all for women. And all they show is women's sports, whether it's basketball, hockey, soccer. It's a women's sports bar. I love that they named it the Sports Bra. I love that. And as a gay man who doesn't do sports, I will watch female sports.
Yeah.
Because I just find it way more interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm so glad that they're opening it in Portland. And you know how, like, I guess for lesbians, if they want to go watch sports, they got to go because, you know, lesbians are like straight men but gay.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Exactly.
You have to ask them to turn the channel, put on women's basketball. Now you get to go to a bar, and actually that's all that's playing. And it's like a sports bar.
What a great idea.
I love it. I absolutely think it's genius. And the owner is Jenny Nugan, is her name.
Okay.
And she said this was a necessity. It was born out of necessity. It was a safe place for lesbians to go and enjoy watching sports.
Nice.
And they just don't do sports. They support all like women causes, other women produce shows and all of that kind of stuff. So I just like the idea of it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah. And I'm sure there are a lot of women who just don't feel comfortable going into a normal straight bar and be like, hey, can you put this women's game on?
I know.
All the straight guys are gonna flip out about
exactly.
it. So yeah, it's needed.
So the sports bra will not just feature the best women's athletes on TV, but also the creative efforts of women and women-owned businesses in the food and spritz industry that are in Portland and outside. So the menu and everything, and the food and the spritz are all going to be by women-owned businesses.
Good for them.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I love it.
I love that kind of shit. Now I want to go to Portland. I wish we had one of those here.
Maybe we should go to Gossip tonight.
Maybe we
for
should.
Dinner. Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for them.
Good for her.
Yeah. But since we're talking about shows, you know who has a show coming up in San Diego?
Who?
One of our favorites, Quinn and Jazz.
Yes.
They're doing so we've talked about it before on the show, but they are doing their honeymoon at Moe's. It's on March 26th, and the theme is disco.
Nice. Love disco.
I know.
I
want to go to this one. I missed the last couple ones because I've been taking a break from going out. But you guys can go to Moe's, or Urban Moe's.
UrbanMoe's.com
to get tickets. And it's Quinn and Jasmine, who have been on the show twice, and they're amazing.
Yes.
Their show, Honeymoon's going to be there.
Yeah.
So go see
That'll
it on
be
the
fun.
26th Saturday. It's a fun show.
Oh, I love disco
I
too. We definitely have to buy tickets for that.
Did you see social media went crazy because Britney Spears got married, apparently?
I don't know what planet I've been living on because I have not seen this.
Oh, God. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I forgot to pull it up before we started. But
Okay, while you're looking for it, I read this one because I do follow Britney Spears. I read this thing this week where she threw out her shoulder while she was dancing, and she's it's very happy-go-lucky as she's writing out her response. No, her response is
okay,
and it's very happy-go-lucky, and she goes, "I took a Advil PM for the first time in my life." Because she goes, it's weird. I was never even allowed to take Tylenol while I was dancing 5 nights a week in Vegas.
What?
She wasn't allowed. And she goes, it's amazing. I woke up the next day and my shoulder didn't hurt. How amazing is that in life?
Oh,
and my heart just broke. I can't imagine how hard she worked as a dancer and couldn't even take a Tylenol. And how happy she was that she could take an Advil PM.
That's really sad.
It broke my heart. And there's all those little things that she keeps releasing.
Yeah.
That she says it in this very happy-go-lucky. She's not looking for sympathy. She's just oh, life as a normal person is actually really nice. And I'm like,
doesn't it make you think God, we take a lot for granted?
We do. I don't know if I talked about it earlier, but when she first was able to, be free, she talked about, I've had all these cars in my life that I've owned, but I've never been able to have the car keys to them.
Oh,
yeah. Can you imagine you make that much money and you
God, if I was Britney's best friend while she was going to do this, I would have been we're breaking you out, girl. We're breaking you out.
Right?
This is gonna be we're breaking you out. This is Prison Break. Get ready. We're Shawshank Redemption, Mile of Poop. We're diving through it.
She's I've never had a debit card in my entire life. And in her entire life, she's never had a debit card.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she didn't know what a PIN number was. It was her first time ever having one.
Oh,
it's
that's
so
depressing.
Yeah, I know.
But for good news for her that she is getting married, apparently. So she posted a picture of her fiance Sam. I don't know how to say
it.
Ashgarie, and she said, "Oh, isn't my husband hot or whatever?"
Oh, I did see this.
Yeah, that started off a Twitter, Insta, social media craze. Did she get married? Did she get married? Did she get married? So apparently, they're getting married.
They're engaged.
Yes.
That I did know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if from what I read from the CBS article, I don't think they actually got married.
I don't think they are.
No.
Yeah.
They are engaged to be married.
Yes.
But that could be old news too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they got married. Maybe
She was, I believe, in Hawaii this week. Yeah. I saw that.
They eloped and got married. That's what they did.
Maybe.
Good for her.
Although she
could do whatever the fuck she wants.
No, and
now.
she does. She's been traveling a lot to just take vacation. So, and good for her. She deserves them. She's been working fucking forever and not reaping any of the benefits.
What I can't wait for? You know that
her
she has
book.
not just the book, the bio picture that's going to come out that she's going to probably have her hands in.
Yeah.
But the other thing is now that she's free, she's going to make music that she really wants and is passionate about.
Yeah.
You know she is.
Which,
she's going to get the right producers, the people she's probably always wanted to work with.
She did tease last week that she has been in studio working on the choreography for her new music. So the music's already recorded. And now she's working on the choreography.
But just to see Britney doing Britney
what
on her terms.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
What
do you guys out there think? If you guys have thoughts on this, put it in the comments or send us an email. I'm really curious.
I'm going to take the counter argument. I'm a little scared. It
Why?
could be like a folk album or like...
I'd be okay with that.
Or like...
Jazz. She goes jazz. No, full punk.
It's
full
it's all going to be
metal.
Like children's lullabies. Like, I don't know. It could be. We don't know what we're gonna get.
No, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna turn Amanda Bynes' tweets into songs, and that's all it's gonna be.
Who knows? I don't know. I'm a little.
Whatever happened to Amanda Bynes? Remember when she was tweeting?
Yeah, I think she got kind of normal again. I think.
Okay, good for her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God! Should we do our carols?
Yeah,
let's do carols, you guys.
I have a carol.
Shoulder.
I miss Miriam's dance.
I know. I do too. Okay, you guys. Time for carol of the week. Eric, what's your carol?
Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah, Carol. What's your Carol?
So Carol happened last night.
I don't know what your Carol is.
I was saving it for the show. We were at Bear Bar, and I was with our friend
Bear Bar,
Bear Night. Sorry,
at the Marrow,
at the Marrow
here in San Diego.
Yes, we were with our other friend Eric, and I was with the guy that I am seeing, and we've been waiting in line for like 45 minutes. It's so cold outside. It's like starting to sprinkle. It's miserable. We've almost like thought about going home multiple times, and these two little like twink pretty boys go and cut in front of us, like 3 or 4 people ahead of us, and just start like, hey, how's it going? And just linger and hang out like as they're about to start to pay to get in. And I love it. Our friend Eric was like, I'm sorry, but the back of the line is over there. The back of the line is over there.
What did they say?
And they were like, ooh, somebody's being sassy. We're just talking to our friends. And so he says it loud enough so that the security guard can hear it. And then as they go to pay, the security guard goes, no, you haven't been here the entire time. You have to go to the back of the line.
There you go, bitches. That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you
and
get.
So don't use your pretty privilege to like try to like get in, whatever you think you deserve, because you don't deserve it.
Because there will be an old bitter queen that's going to call you out on it and make you go to the fucking back of the line, bitch. I have minions everywhere, so beware.
It was so entertaining to watch.
I could just see your face.
I grabbed the guy that I was dating, and I'm like, watch this. This is going to be a good show.
Was Eric like proper about it, or did he get mean, Eric? Did he say it like I would have said it, or did he do it?
No, he did it. He did it very sternly and like very.
Good for you, Eric. Good for you.
No, I was very proud. I don't know that I could do that. I
would have.
I know you would.
You know how? You pushed me too far.
Yeah. I mean, I was very annoyed by it myself, but I'm not going to start a fight over
Why
it.
Not? You're too nice.
It's just unnecessary drama. But for me,
but you're not involved in it.
No, I loved watching it.
There you go.
Fantastic watching. Yeah.
You know what my Carol is?
What is yours?
I'm gonna go back to the dating apps, the grinders and the scruffs and the stuff.
It's always such good content for Carol.
You know why? Because you've been at it for a while. I'm still kind of brand new to the single life after so long with producer Rob, who, by the way, is doing amazing in Michigan. We talk every day. Oh,
I love that.
He was just in town.
Yeah.
Producer Rob was just here. We hung out and all of that good stuff. But anyways, so being on these apps now, if I turn you down for sex, why do you need to get ruthless and mean about it?
Yeah.
It's just no. I'm pretty nice about it when somebody hits me up and it's just like I'm not interested. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But then they get so butthurt and they take it so personal, and you're like the devil. And I love fighting with people online. You know how I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, did you get your feelings hurt? Oh, I'm sorry for you.
So you poke the bear.
I do. I've been called so many names, and all I say is, oh, thank you. You read my bio. I love you. You know what I mean? Or they hate when I'll let them ramble on, and then I'll just like poke it a little. Like, somebody would be like, I don't know why middle-aged men have such an issue with social sex and all this stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I said, oh, but you're 45 too, so I guess you're talking about yourself, sir?
Yeah.
And I throw in the sir because, it makes them feel old.
Can I pile on?
Yeah.
I had one where they were like, oh, so you don't like my pics? You think I'm unattractive? You don't even have the ability to respond? And I was like, I was driving home and I didn't want to message while I was driving because it's unsafe.
Or they're like, why,
calm down.
Why haven't you? And I'm like, I'm not on the app all the time like you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, bye.
Yeah.
But I love telling them, like, are you done? Did you get it out of your system? Are you done? Do you need more time? Do you need more time?
Wow.
Vent it. Let it go. Let it go. And then I'll finish off. Where did they touch you? Where did they touch you? Oh, do you know how pissed that makes them?
I bet.
It makes them so mad.
I bet.
Yeah. And then you know what the worst thing I'll do is I'll do like a last zinger, wait till I see that they read it, and then block them.
Wow. Wow.
And that's usually when I'm bored. Typically, if I'm too busy and I'm like not in the space to entertain it, I literally just block them without a reply. But then there's those occasions when I'm like, all right, I'm just watching TV. Let's have a little fun.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, you guys. It's just a dating app.
Yeah.
Especially Grindr.
Yeah.
Don't take yourself so seriously, or the app seriously. Have fun.
The one who I love, will post a lot of those is Amy Smash.
Oh, I love Amy Smash.
Yeah.
Go follow Amy Smash on Insta because she'll post them all the time, and it's highly
She's like, girl, it's 7:30 on a Wednesday.
What is your problem?
Yeah. I'm not taking any fists today.
You know what? Actually, Amy Smash is one of the one that kind of inspires me to fight back with some of these assholes.
Yeah, I read those and I was like, ooh, these are so good.
I know. But yeah, you guys, those are our carols of the week. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the sing song again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're already out of
Don't we have another segment?
Do we? What is it?
We had carols. We did clicks.
We were trying to cover all of our segments that we haven't done.
Thirst Trap.
You guys, we haven't done Thirst Trap in forever.
Yes.
Let me pull mine up for you.
Hey,
I have mine.
Your ass. Thirst trap you?
God, I haven't heard this.
I can't control the level of your thirstiness. If you're thirsty, journey.
I haven't heard that in so long.
So we haven't done this in a really long time, but I used to love this segment. Thirst Trap is anybody. It could be anybody that we find attractive, that you should follow, that you should check out because they are a thirst trap, whether it's physically or just their persona.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is yours? Who
is
yours?
Mine is, I think, somebody who's actually followed me from the show who I've not met in person, but lives in San Diego. And it's Gabriel Sotomayor photo. And I think started following me. And so I started following him back and takes these really beautiful black and white like photos and headshots of people in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I love his work. I love black and white photography.
I know.
And
he's really good.
And he like finds some really beautiful people to take photos of. So go follow him.
Yeah, mine is actually another photographer. It is Mason Lee, and his Instagram is FitzPattyMac. So it's FitzPattyMac 21. He is a photographer from Ohio. I just think he's so cute.
Yeah.
And his journey with his transformation and everything is incredible, and how open he is about it on his Insta. Very talented photographer. I love his journey. I love his Insta because of his stories, everything. Go follow him. He is very inspiring. Very inspiring. I really cool. Like him.
Yeah, I like this.
And if he listens, come on our show. I want to talk to you. I find him so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, just his posts are so inspiring, and you just think like, my God, You gotta stop like sweating the small stuff.
I know.
Seriously, and enjoy life.
We stress out over things that are so not important.
I like Thirst Trap. We haven't done that in
I
so
know.
long. Oh, you know what? This is. You won't know what I'm talking about. I know this because this is a little bit of a nerdy thing, which we have to do one time. The nerdication of Eric.
Yeah.
I want to test him on your what you remember from your Harry Potter because you watched all Harry Potter. Finally.
I watched every single one of them.
Can I ask you, like, okay, who was Harry Potter's best friends?
Hermione and I don't remember that guy's name with the red hair.
Come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
George, Kevin,
Ron
Ringo.
Weasley, you fucker. Oh my God. Are you serious? So okay, before I forget, so for all of you that are anime fans, Spirited Away, which is done by Studio Ghibli, there is a live stage adaptation of the movie happening in Tokyo, in Japan right now. And you can go online. I'll post it on our Instagram. But the website is, I want to say it's Polygon, Polygon. They have an article where you can actually see clips from the actual show.
Oh, cool.
And it is literally almost exactly like Spirited Away. If you guys know the movie, go on. I hope it tours. I pray to God it tours out of Japan because I would go see it in a heartbeat.
Nice.
But you guys, that is it for us. We made it. Our 200th episode.
Wow.
How do people find you, Eric?
You can find me, I guess, I don't know, drunk at any bar in Hillcrest, or you can find me at, what am I these days? Daddy Bear Eric.
Yeah. You guys, you can follow the show. It is Who Invited Her _podcast on Instagram. We're Who Invited Her SD on Twitter and Facebook. You can follow me. It's Tony _baloney_macaroni. We love hearing from you. Please email us at thegang@whoinvitedher.net. If you have any questions or just want to give us whatever. Don't forget to leave a comment on the video below. If you're watching us on YouTube, let us know what you liked. Also, hit that subscribe button and leave us a 5-star, 4-star, whatever review it is.
1 star if you
if you want to. On Apple Podcasts, because that helps us out a lot. And you guys, we will see you all next week. That is it for us. Where's my closing music? There it is. Bye.